The buddy father has the potential of creating wounds in the son, just as though there's no father at all. I am not going to give you any statistical data or research. This is entirely my own experience of being in men's groups over the years and addressing things for myself and observation. That when a father is more committed to being his son's best friend than holding the ground and the space for that young man to mature, be independent, be successful, be compassionate, and be strong, then that young man has the potential of exhibiting wounds later in life or even in his teenage years as though he had no father at all. What do I mean? Acting out, not having boundaries, the absence of compassion. If they're wealthy, someone might bail them out. If they're poor, they go to jail. Passive-aggressive tendencies, lashing out, and potentially extreme violence as well. I don't want you to take my word for it at all. I want you to just think about it, that when the father isn't actively involved in the son's life, where he's setting boundaries, consequences that clearly are held, encouraging calculated risk, and identifying with the young man as somebody that also is in a testosterone male body, modeling for the young man what it means to develop and have trust with other male friends that challenge you to be a better man. And the tough thing about the buddy father is it looks good on paper. It's like, oh, we're best of friends and work with things. And my friend Tom Golden mentioned that they've done studies that when the father says you don't get the dessert until after you eat your vegetables and holds that simple ground, then that is the beginning of having compassion. And when these things don't occur, it may not develop. It doesn't mean mothers can't participate in this. It doesn't mean that. It just means if we can support the active fathering in a young man's life, one, it takes some of the burden off of mom, and two, it really has a profound effect. There's evidence that a lot of violence in our society is from young men that had no active father in their life. That may not be popular because it seems to be popular that we don't need active fathers in our lives. We need active fathers in our lives. We need active mothers in our lives. We need the complement and the beauty and the value that both bring to the table. But most important, they need active parenting. That's a proactive thing with a commitment of supporting the young person in being independent, in being self-reliant, in being able to make their own way in the world, and being able to handle criticism and learning from failure and building true confidence through mastery and failure versus false confidence where I praise the person for everything and the young person has no confidence because they know that's all fake. And if your father was tough on you at times and now you're an adult, you realize, my gosh, because of that, I can handle more problems. Take the time and thank your father. And of course, thank your mother as well for what she contributed. I believe I'm having a conversation we don't have enough of in our society. Remember to click subscribe and the bell so you'll see future videos. And on this channel, I'll be announcing my next men's book when it comes out. Have a great day.